The 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs have been filled with excitement, entertaining games, beautifully skilled goals, and some of the game's biggest stars shining the brightest. And although Connor McDavid has been putting on a show, and Sidney Crosby showed he's not slowing down anytime soon, one player that has been absolutely electric, not only in the playoffs but throughout the entire season as well, is Norris Trophy candidate and Colorado Avalanche defenseman Cale Makar. The 23-year-old franchise defenseman is coming off of a ridiculous 28-goal, 86-point campaign. Cale is the only D-man to score at least 28 in a season since Brent Burns during the 2016-17 season, and the only other defenseman besides Burns to do it over the last 15 years was Mike Green, when he had 31 in the 2008-09 season. Makar has picked up right where he left off in the regular season and already had 3 goals in the 4-game series sweep over Nashville. Cale Makar is simply a treat to watch for any hockey fan. But before I go further into what makes him such an exciting player to watch, I do want to say that this is purely my opinion. I know there are a lot of other very exciting players to watch in the game right now. For me, it's Cale Makar at the moment, and you can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Since coming into the NHL after dominating in his sophomore year at the NCAA level for UMass, this guy has made an immediate impact on the Colorado Avalanche. Jumping straight into the playoffs and scoring in his first ever playoff game for the Avs, then scoring 50 points in 57 games to win the Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year, even following it up with 44 points in 44 games during the 2020-21 season, finishing second in the Norris Trophy vote, and now, during the 21-22 season, exploding onto the scene with his 28 goals and 86 points. And I get Roman Josi had a phenomenal season as well with 96 points and carrying the Nashville Predators to a playoff spot almost all by himself. And Hedman also had 85 points in a dominant year. But in my opinion, no other defenseman in the game right now has the tool set that Makar does. No one can quite skate like him, shoot like him, and he's certainly a more than capable defender and can even play a physical game when he needs to. Cale is one of those players that almost looks like he gets even faster when he has the puck on his stick. He also has lightning quick hands and makes it look like the puck weighs nothing. And he also scores video game-like highlight reel goals pretty much on a weekly basis and has been doing it since his junior and college days and since his rookie year in the NHL also. I could watch this guy play hockey all day. He's literally such a stud and is a player that I can guarantee every GM in the league would do anything to have on their team. Makar went 4th overall in the first round in 2017, but I think with a chance to do it over, New Jersey would have taken him with the number 1 pick. No other defenseman in the game today can go from coast to coast with such ease as Cale Makar. He is explosive in the way he skates and gets around defenders to generate offense for his team. Besides McDavid and maybe McKinnon, I would say Cale is probably the best skater in the world. His edge work is just otherworldly at times. And the way he can collect the puck at the blue line, keep his head up the whole time, and just make opposing forwards look silly by slicing across the ice is just amazing to watch. There are many great defensemen in the NHL who can walk the line and get pucks through the net very effectively, but no other defenseman can get pucks through and also be such a scoring threat to the other team like Cale Makar is day in and day out. For my money, Makar is the definition of must-see TV in the game of hockey and looks to be just scratching the surface for how good he could be. If he doesn't win the Norris this year, I don't think it'll be long after that he does, and he will likely win multiple over the course of his career. 28 goals as a defenseman is extremely impressive, but I could legitimately see him get 35 to 40 if he really wants to. He's that good. And if he played forward, he could easily get 100 points, and he might even be able to break that 100-point barrier at some point during his career, even as a defenseman, if he keeps progressing like he has been. There truly isn't a player I enjoy watching in the game more than Cale Makar right now, and he really is changing the game for what the modern defenseman should look like right in front of our eyes. I can't wait to continue watching him throughout these playoffs and throughout his career. I'm hoping it's a very long and healthy one. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on Makar down in the comments below and hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching.